Hello YouTube, my name is Dragonheart the Prince of Wales and welcome to my channel. Today I am bringing you the Battle of the Whispering Wood. This was a significant battle in the War of the Five Kings. If you wish to view the previous videos I have done in this series, then there will be some cards displaying on the screen right now. I will also leave some links in the description below. Following the previous battles of the Golden Tooth and the Green Fork, the Lannister army held a firm grip on the Riverlands. Tywin Lannister had previously defeated a much weaker Stark army led by Roose Bolton at the Green Fork. This was a great tactical position that did not allow opposing armies access to the Riverlands. Robb Stark had negotiated a treaty with Walder Frey of the Twins, which allowed his army access through the Twins. This enabled Robb to attempt to lift the siege that Jaime Lannister was laying on Riverrun. Mark Piper, son of Clement Piper, who fought at the Golden Tooth, had been harassing the Lannister army at Riverrun, trying to draw them out and destroy their supply lines. Robb had been assisted by his uncle, Sir Byrnden Blackfish Tully, who had been setting up his men nearby the Lannister camps and destroying any Ravens or Lannister outriders they could. This enabled Robb's presence to remain a secret and hid his march from the Twins. Once Robb had arrived, he also joined in with the harassing of the Lannisters, sending men in Tully colours to skirmish until Jaime eventually bit and accepted battle. This set up the Battle of the Whispering Wood, a battlefield northwest of Riverrun and surrounded by dense forest and a small river. Let the battle commence. Hello and welcome to the Battle of the Whispering Wood. This is a significant battle in the franchise, as this is the battle where Jaime Lannister gets captured by King of the North, Robb Stark. So what I've done in this battle, I've tried to recreate it as best as I can. Now, I've had to take some creative liberties, obviously, because we don't know exactly what happened in the lore. The reason being it's quite sketchy. So if we bring up the screen right now, you'll see that the Stark and Tully commanders were King Robb Stark and Sir Brynden Tully. Now, the troop strength would have been around about 6,000 soldiers if you go by the books, but if you go by the TV show, then they would have had about 21,500 soldiers. The casualties weren't significant, however, Eddard and Torrhen Katstark were killed along with Darren Hornwood. Now, also present on the battlefield, obviously we've got our army here of Robb Starks. We've got Robb here. He's got some cavalry, some lances, we've given him some pikemen, and we've given him a couple of crossbows and a longbow. So basic Stark sort of army there. Now we have Byrnden Blackfish Tully this year. If I can just bring him up somewhere around here. Here he is. I can zoom in. Obviously we've got the thing in the way. This Byrnden Blackfish Tully, but there you guys get a little gander at him. First time we've seen him in this series so far. I've given him a small troop of Tully troops. He's got some javelins and a couple of cav units there. I think I got some longbows over here as well. Yeah, there go, longbows. I've given Mage Mormont a go as well. We've got her. She would have been present at the battlefield. Let's see if we can find her. There she is. Mage Mormont, but there on horseback of House Mormont. Got a couple of her troops here. Got some more heavy cavalry for her as well. She's also got some pikes up this end of the battlefield. We've got some Umber troops here, some guardsmen pikes as well. Some Umber troops, and we've got some Katstark troops behind as well. Some guardsmen longbows with the Katstarks. And up here, then we've got the Great John Umber. If I can find him for you guys to peruse at. There he is. Great John Umber. He's the one which gets attacked by Grey Wind, Robb Stark's troop, and he goes, "Its meat is bloody tough." And he has that great scene with Robb Stark. And then yeah, that's we've got Rickard Katstark again on the end as well, another general. So he would have also been present as well. There he is on the very end. Rickard Katstark. He's the one which gets beheaded in the show. Robb has to execute him because he actually lets go of the he lets go of the prisoners. Oh, he kills the prisoners. Sorry, he kills the prisoners of that they'd captured, and then in the end, then that's when you get the whole kind of Jaime Lannister thing where he gets released. But anyway, that's the show. I don't want to spoil the show too much in case you guys haven't watched it. So I've occupied the left flank. I'm letting them go down the centre. We obviously outnumber them. I think we outnumber about 2 to 1. I've given the Lannisters a full stack. There's a couple of Brax troops in there because Titus Brax would have been present at the battlefield. He's by here somewhere, Titus Brax. If I can find him, there he is, but there. That's Lord Titus Brax, but there. Got Jaime Lannister, of course, by here. If I can pick him out for you guys as well. You'll see his golden hair. His golden locks will be here somewhere. I don't actually know where he is. Not very good at picking out troops. That's one of my... Oh, there he is. Sir Jaime Lannister. In the flesh. There he is. All you can say is fair play. The design looks really good on these Lannister troops. Doesn't it? We're not going to look at the visuals too much. Obviously, this is a battle series. So what we're going to do, we're going to push up hard on the left like we're doing right now. Matter of fact, we can push up right into the bushes by here, I think. Just going to push up. Don't want to move too fast. We're just going to walk in pace. We outnumber them. Now, the casualties on the Lannister side would have been heavy losses. They basically had the commander Sir Jaime Lannister, so Titus Brax would have been there as well. Their troop strength would have been about 2,000 soldiers if you're going by the books. The TV show is unknown. The battle doesn't really get seen properly in the TV show. He gets captures, like a hit and run sort of thing in the forest. But what we do know is that the Stark and Tully forces would have heavily outnumbered the Lannister force here. So look how we pulled off some Knight Lances here. So Lances are getting pulled off. That's good because that weakens the main line here. Our allies going to engage at the centre here. This is where we have to decide, is it worth attacking with the cav? I think it is actually. Let's halt. Gonna bring up the missiles to hit them. Looks like Mage Mormont's gone charging in. Mage Mormont's gone charging in for us. We're gonna just drop in now as well. Well, cav, matter of fact, gonna get our bows to realign to the right flank by here. They can help out our allies. Or they've left a cavalry unit behind somehow as well, or a longbow unit left behind. So silly me. Gone charging in with all my cav. Where's Robb to? King Robb. King Robb and Mage Mormont working together to wipe out their lances. Use the hero ability on Robb. This flank will be taken very easily indeed. The thing is, so many trees, can't really see properly. But Jaime's actually over here. I mean, obviously the aim will be to try and surround him. So, a matter of fact, what I'm going to do is tell my cav to get out of the bushes now. Get around the side. We're going to try and outflank Jaime Lannister. My infantry can just march forward. They're in lock formations. They just keep going forward and engage any enemies that are there. And my bow troops can do the same. They can just pick off any troops they see. We'll lock their group, attack them. I'm going to put a flaming shot on as well. Now it looks like Great John Umber has actually surrounded the Hornvale levies there. Jaime Lannister, where would he be? Routed these troops here. Jaime Lannister, actually got him at the back here. Just tell my cav to basically run around. We're trying to outflank them, try and kill Jaime Lannister. Gotta be careful, they have actually... Oh shit, uh-oh. Have we got far enough around them? Yeah, I've got deployables, and I think I've gone right through them. Yeah, I have. Well, Robb's gone past them, he's actually glitched out on some trees right now. That's actually sneaky, isn't it? They've actually got these deployables here. Well done, AI. Well done, Total War AI, for actually doing something smart as I try to negotiate my cavalry around here. Right, they've negotiated around well. Get them to go that way. My bows can keep shooting. My infantry is not engaging totally everything, so let's just get that on. Let's get them around. Oh, and enemy general is dead, so Jaime's been taken. So yeah, it's not much of a battle, to be honest with you. This would have been very quick battle over than a matter of time. Just chase off some of these land support levies. They're all pretty much gone now. Jaime Lannister's force is supposed to be wiped out. There's only a few more left. It's a total envelopment if you look at the battlefield. It's pretty much what it would have looked like. Big dense forests. Starks pushing in. Hit and run sort of tactics. Bang bang, out you go. And that would have been very Interesting. So yeah, obviously the result would have been a Stark victory, which will come up on our screen any moment now, hopefully. Although our troops are sort of taking their time wiping out these pikemen. My cav's just going to chase off whatever's remaining. Jaime Lannister's armies, but there's only one left. One troop left and Jaime's army is right by here. There's one lonely horseman running away. But it would have been an absolute slaughter. It would have been a Stark victory. And it would have been absolutely great for the Starks, obviously. So yeah, they've done well. Got the victory that they want. I think this is the last. Yeah, Titus Brax. The last troop here now. Hornvale Levy's javelins. They're going to get wiped out. Got some of the Mage Mormonts troops and the Tully troops just charging in now and wiping them out. I think that's pretty much everything now. Looks like that's the last remaining troop on the battlefield. Or is there something over here? Oh, there's one by here as well. Some javelins. We're actually engaged in these javelins right now. There we go, they've gone. And that would have been the Battle of the Whispering Wood, guys. So, like I said, it would have been a Stark victory. And, yep, this was an important battle. It resulted in the capture of Jaime Lannister. Anyway, guys, I've been Dragonheart, the Prince of Wales. Thank you for watching. Until next time, goodbye. My lady, the realm has not seen such a victory since the Field of Fire. I vow the Lannisters lost 10 men for every one of ours that fell. Theon Greyjoy.